Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:49 a.m.
Alexa, what's today's date?
Today is Wednesday, August 2nd.
Okay, guys, this is day 83 of my health and fitness transformation. It's early in the morning, so and it's kind of cool, so it's really nice weather this morning. I don't know what I'm gonna do this morning for exercise, guys. I'm right now got a bunch of things in my head right now. Got my thoughts are kind of scrambled too, so I'm just gonna wing it a little bit, and we'll decide where we're going as I'm standing here. Got a bit of something on my mind, just come out of left field. You know, I'm trying to get some thoughts in terms of how you stay strong during times of mental challenge. Not mental challenge in terms of I'm not wigging out or this is not me. Just got hit with some thoughts from a family member of mine that I'm trying to help get some understanding for. But when you're going through stuff, you don't know the reason why you're going through it, and you have to go through it. You get kind of hold on. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of go through some challenging times. So you know what is the approach that you have for dealing with challenging times, things that could cause you stress, but you may not have the time for stressful things, or you may not want to have to deal with the stressful things because you got yourself on the road to betterment, and you know, and you're always constantly challenged. So you know you're going to be challenged in life, albeit what it is, you know, whether it's mental or physical, or in this case weight wise. You know, it's how you handle something that gets you through, you know, because every day, you know, it's not going to be a positive day, even though, you know, I want to project that each day because it's better than not being positive, and you should, you know, look at each day as being a positive day. It might help you through those times. So, you know, yeah, it's just it's those types of situations, you know. You don't you know, if you don't think about them in that type of way, they can quickly become setbacks. You know, you're setting yourself up for setbacks, or whatever the instance or the situation that comes about can set you up for setback. So you have to kind of roll with the punches, so to speak. I know that's, you know, cliche, and I'm standing here with a boxing bag and stuff. That's not the joke, but you just have to kind of roll with the punches, because every day is not going to be a great day. So yeah, it's not. I mean, that's just what's on the mind today. So we're gonna take it on that point, and I'll get back with you in a minute. Alexa, what's the definition of cliche?
As a noun, cliché is usually defined as a trite, stereotyped expression, a sentence or phrase, usually expressing a popular or common thought or idea that has lost originality, ingenuity, and impact by long overuse, as sadder but wiser, or strong as an ox. As an adjective, Cliché is usually defined as trite, hackneyed, stereotyped, cliched. For more, ask me using more definitions for cliché.
Okay, guys. So, as defined, that's this might be one of those cliche type of mornings. You know, just trying to find some form of ramp on to what I started with. You know, the garbage people are running. So here's your first cliche. So you saw the garbage truck early on in my video. So trash in and trash out. You know, what better form of thought of, you know, when you're dealing with issues that come in. You know, they come in just like you need to do. You need to put whatever those trashful thoughts that come into you, you need to trash them out or throw them out. So yeah, so I decided to take a walk, guys, because that's an easy thing for me in terms of way of thinking, get my mind on other things. So that's one thing, you know, sort of like the understanding when you are when you're going through or you know when you tell you when you meditate stuff, you know, it's like clouds, you know, those things that are clouds, that those things that come in as clouds, you know, float into your mind and float right back out of your mind, you know. Simple and easy as that. So yeah, you let the good things come in, stay, you know, you can let the bad things go out, so to speak. So, you know, I think one of the things is that has to be understood is that as you get older, you know, you're gonna go through a period of a lot of things that you're gonna have some down days on. You're just gonna have them. They're inevitable. You know, another cliche. You know, what doesn't kill you, what makes you stronger. So yeah, this may be me coming from a old school perspective, you know, in the thoughts and the language that I'm using, but you know, some of that is true. You know, you live long enough, you go through the ups and downs of life and the ups and downs of what life is about and what this life will bring. So, I mean, I've used a couple of cliches so far. So, you know, you have any more, you let me know. So yeah, you know, things get rough. You know, sometimes you think you've seen everything. You haven't seen everything. You know, there's people who go through more than you do. You know, in this case, it's my family member going through something. So it's like, you know, all those things about, you know, men don't cry and all these other things about, you know, pull yourself up from the bootstraps and all that stuff, you know, it has to come into play because, you know, if you don't, you'll allow things to creep in and destroy you. So, you know, but those are things you learn over time. You know, if you're young, you'll go through things. That's sort of what's happening with our youth today. You know, we failed them in some kind of ways because we haven't been there like it was for some of us, not all of us, who were raised. And if you're blessed, it's just like I tell people, it didn't take two parents necessarily to raise you, because I know we have a bunch of strong mothers out here who have to put on the hat of two people, mother and father, and a lot of them will do a great job and have, same difference with growing up with a two-parent household. You'll get some things from your mother and you'll get some things from your father, and it could make a difference in your life. For me it has, but either way, whether it's your mother raising you or you have a two-parent household or whatever, hopefully you listen to the things that were being taught to you. That's if you had a caring situation. Some people just don't care. That's a different alley and avenue to go down. But if you grew up with old school ways, what they tell you, going out there and play with the kids. So what does that mean? Go out there, get the scrapes and the knee burns and the cuts and all that kind of stuff. And why they tell you that? Because it'll make you stronger. It'll make you stronger. That's from an early age. That's like the way it used to be. We didn't use all these guns and stuff that these kids are using as crutches and stuff. We strapped up, but not in a gun way. We used two fists, and it didn't matter if you were a boy or a girl. You had a little sister. I had a little sister when I was coming up, and if she got picked on or kids are treating her wrong, or even my case, you stood up. Because if you stood up to it, what would you find? You would find that you're gonna go through a couple of things, but you'll live. You live through it. It's what makes you strong. So, those are the little battles that we go through in life. And yeah, some of them are wars, more than just battles. Trust me, I've been through my share. I continue to go through those things, 58 years old, sometimes not a lot has changed, but because I've been through some of the battles, I can withstand some of the wars. So, that's my mentality on it, and then also too, sometimes we can cause some of our own battles. We can, we make mistakes, sometimes we don't have the wherewithal or the understanding and the judgment in the given time that that will allow us to recognize when it's our fault, or when it's something that might have been prevented had we done, So those are things, can't beat up yourself over spilled milk. You can't just throw in hands and throw the baby out with the bathwater. Cliches, when things don't go your way. Otherwise, you will find yourself in somebody's mental institution. You know, you don't want to do that. That's not where you want to be. You know, and God forbid other things. You don't want to go out here. You don't want to be destructive. You don't want other things to happen because you couldn't control your thoughts. So yeah, that comes from going through the things you go through. So, and then sometimes too, you have to sit down, you know, sit down, take a walk, shake it off. You know, if you play football, like I played football, you know, you'd find that you could be as tough as you want to be, but excuse my language, there's gonna be days you get knocked on your ass. You know, troubles will knock you on your ass. I remember a time when I used to be a fullback, a running back, and I get the ball and I get a linebacker that is big or as big as me, running full force, hit me, knocked me on my ass, and then what happened? Now I got pinched nerves. If you ever get a pinched nerve, then you know how that feels. It paralyzes you immediately, and you will feel that pain. So, you know, you're feeling that pain, then you have to somehow get back on your feet to keep on rocking and rolling. And sometimes it takes time for those to heal. So, you know, you may think they're healed. They throw you a neck brace on and you give you the ball again, and here you go again, and bam, you're writhing on the ground thinking that it was better when it just hadn't had time enough to heal. So, you know, that's sort of how the pain comes when things happen to you in life. You know, it feels like something hits you hard, and you don't think you can get back up. You know, but just like anything else, if it doesn't kill you, you're able to what? You're able to brush yourself off and come back, and it heals. So, yeah, that's sort of what the gist of my thoughts are this morning. You know, just gotta kind of know your strengths, I guess, when it comes to dealing with stuff on a daily basis, because this life will, you know, has to go on. It's going to go on with or without you. So you have to learn how to deal with your own issues in certain kind of ways. So, you know, I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. You know, we're we'll say we weren't born with silver spoons in our mouth. So we don't have things come to us that easily, you know, that we wouldn't have some form of trouble. You know, hats off to you if you were, you know, it just hadn't been my case. So, you know, those are things that will happen. So you can go even deeper than that. You know, and then there's other deeper issues I don't even want to go through right now, because, you know, with age comes other. So let's get back to what today should be about, you know, which is exercise for me right now, is trying to keep myself going so that I can at least live and fight and breathe another day. So that's the journey that I'm on. But, you know, just some days you're gonna roll through the potholes, and you're gonna hit the bumps and all that type of stuff. You know, all those cliches that go with that type of situation. you know, when you get to a certain position in life, in my case, age, you come to understand that, like I said, every day is not going to be full of roses, you know. And I'm going to use these cliches as much as my mind can think. You know, but yeah, you gotta brush yourself off, pick yourself up, and just keep on going. So that would be my thoughts on that this morning. A little cool today, guys. Fair day. Looks like I don't know what the temperature is going to end up being, but it's very clear, pretty day. And excuse me, guys. We're getting the exercise on. Hold on. Yeah, so we're getting the exercise on. This is going into my second lap. I'm actually 3/4 of the way in, so I get my exercise in for today. So guys, yeah, leave comments down below if you have any cliches that fit the topic of discussion, or you know, you just have something to say about it, or you know, just want to share with me some of your situations where you've had to overcome. You know, I'd like to know, you know, because, you know, everybody has their own story. You know, we all live our own life, and you know, we've all gone through those day-to-days when you don't think that it's gonna be that a new day is gonna come, and it will. You know, it will in time. So, you know, you're not gonna always be strong in the moment. You know, some of these kids think you gotta be what they call G's all the time. And, you know, in this climate, maybe you do, I don't know. But I think sometimes you have to be in touch with yourself as well, so that you know how to move from one problem and to the other without getting yourself in any type of other types of situations that can't be reversed. So guys, that's my exercise for this morning. Those are my thoughts for today. So guys, nothing more than gonna say have a positive day today. Keep on stroking and keep it moving, and fall back on cliches if you have to. Have a good morning, positive day.